I've got to now really get serious about looking for this turtle. This is crazy. I can't get out. Oh no. Where's the turtle? Oh my. You guys having fun watching me suffer? I got him. Oh, it's cool. He's slippy. Get him right up on land.
I got it.
Hey, what's up everybody? I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little freaked out because I pushed the smallest fly river turtle that I got from my friend Larry Wood into this pond because it was getting picked on and now I can't find it.
We sincerely thank all of you happy campers out there. Your support makes a real difference in our efforts here at Kamp Kenan. This week's shout out goes to Paul Bridgers. Thank you for all you do and for loving reptiles.
So I'm a little freaked out, so you guys are gonna help me look for the fly river turtle, and it just seems odd to me. I've been looking all over this pond, but I can't see it. It's not underneath. I don't know where it could be, so let's have a quick look. Maybe it's possible that this animal wound up going into the other pond. I don't know. What's funny, guys, is I actually had a friend of mine that works at a zoo in Europe, and she emailed me and said, hey Kenan, just so you know, fly river turtles, although completely aquatic, are actually quite, what's the word, athletic, nimble, agile. She said that one of the fly river turtles at her institution climbed out of an aquarium, walked down a couple flights of stairs, and they found it in the basement. That's crazy. Fly river turtles have flippers. They don't have feet like these semi-aquatic turtles. This is my Central American slider. And then of course, we've also got the Hamiltoni, which is such a cool turtle. This is of course an Asian species from Pakistan and India. And we love this little gal. It's a little girl because she's got that tiny little tail. Woo, she's so shy. But let me go ahead and see. I mean, like I said, they're nimble. It's possible that it swam out. I don't feel it under this ledge. I'm gonna be getting dirty, friends. What's this? It's a light. It's such a cool area underneath this log. This is a huge Australian pine that became part of Sophia's pond. But I don't know. I looked all up in here, guys. I went through here. It's really stressing me out. Now this fence is definitely been raised, so I don't think it got out. But I've got to now really get serious about looking for this turtle.
Kenan.
What?
Is that it?
What?
Is it in this one? Is that the one right in the center? Or is
Where
that,
in the
maybe
center?
that's just a rock. I think
Where
that's just a rock.
What do you mean at the bottom?
Yeah. Right in the center. It looks like a rock.
You see it? What is wrong with me? Dude, my eyes are going mad. You really see a turtle there?
It's not right.
Wait a second. There's a glare, but hold on. Dude, I think you're right. Ha! Wait a second.
I think it might just be a rock. I
You
don't
think
know.
it's a rock?
I don't know.
No, because now I'm starting to see a tail. Dude, are you kidding me? I looked in here. I mean, don't get old, friends. Your eyes will start going. Let me see from this side. It's just that glare is freaking me out, but I don't know. Is that it? It's deep. Dude, there it is. That's the turtle. I couldn't see. It's the turtle.
I was like, it looks like a really round rock.
I spent 15 minutes looking for this turtle. Oh my God. This is crazy. But let me show you what's been going on. Oh, I can't get out. I can't get out. No. Where's the turtle?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
There it is, right in the center, right there.
Back in the center?
Yep, it went right back down into the middle.
To the same
It's
spot?
like camouflage.
And that's actually one of those things, guys. Fly river turtles, I guess, blend in pretty good.
I think the shoes are coming off for this one.
Oh, come on, don't tell me that.
It is literally all the way over here.
Where?
I can see it, it's like right there.
Oh my God.
Right? Yeah, no, he's going towards you right there.
No, that's a different turtle.
It is?
Yeah. Can you guys believe this?
The smallest pond and they get away from us.
They do. And turtles are fast, believe it or not. Oh. I'm gonna get one. Okay, I see him. He's right here. Oh God. Am I getting old? What's going on?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah. I'm still pretty limber. I see the turtle. You guys having fun watching me suffer? I'm getting this turtle out without a net. You do yoga, right?
Yeah.
You should be, maybe I should film. Hold on. I got him. I got him. Oh, it's cool. I'm in water. Can you take this turtle?
Yeah.
Take this turtle.
I got it.
Get him, great. He's slippy. He's slippy. Get him right up on land.
I got it.
Oh, don't put him there. Don't put him there. Don't get out. Put him on land. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay. Well, whatever. I'm wet. Wet, but
Yeah, you are a little.
I honestly fell in. It's a bone. Anyway, friends, I will definitely take some abuse when it comes to teaching you guys about turtles. So, all right, why did I pull this turtle out of the recreation pond? Huge pond, but it has 2 other fly river turtles in it. Now, we gave Fred, the 3rd fly river turtle, to Greg Whitstock, the pond guy, because 2's cool, 2's company, 3's a crowd when it comes to fly river turtles. For whatever reason, the fly river turtles beat each other up. They're quite aggressive. So you can see little marks here on the marginals of his carapace. I noticed a little biting there, and I do not want this animal to be abused while he's here. So what I did is I pulled it out and I placed it in the front pond. As you can see, it's a smaller turtle. I think the front pond is going to be fine for a while. These guys are more nocturnal, so he's going to be active in the evening. During the day, they'll do exactly what he was doing. And I can't believe it. Like you can just see. Hold on one second. Good old Jerry's trying to call me. Sorry, Jerry, I'm in the middle of something, buddy. I'll call you back. Anyway, what happens is these guys kind of blend in. And thankfully, Matt has better eyes than me. I couldn't see off the glare, but you can see these guys will blend into those rocks nicely. They sleep during the day, they hide out, and then when it's nighttime, they swim around and they forage for food. They're going to be eating pellets that I give them. They really love tortoise diet, believe it or not. But in the wild, they're gonna be omnivores. They're gonna eat any kind of carrion, dead fish. They're also gonna be eating fruits that fall into the ponds, into the riverways. These guys are found in Papua New Guinea, also northern Australia, where they're called the fly river turtle. And they do a little dab. They got a little dab going on. Yo, what up? Dabbing a little. But they also call them a pig-nosed turtle, as you guys can tell from that piggy little nose.
Like a little snout.
Yeah, they got that little snout. And what they do with that snout is they'll put that snout into the mud, and they have really good sniffers. They can smell underwater, and they can find any kind of decaying fruits or rotting flesh, or find their way to food and get chemical cues that way, which is really, really awesome. So again, let's have a look. The thing you want to notice in aggression is they'll bite along the marginals. And this is superficial, but I noticed it in the pond just yesterday, and I pulled it out because, again, we don't want the animal stressed out too much. It's a large pond, but it gets small quick, and if the animals weren't getting along, we don't want to subject an animal to any kind of bullying or something like that. Luckily for me, I've got options here at the camp. We have the aquascape ecosystem ponds all throughout this camp, and he's still of a size that this pond, believe it or not, even though you guys might think, oh, that's no fair, he had the whole rec pond, now he's just in this. Trust me, what he was in for a long time was just a stock tub. So this pond has everything he needs, has the right kind of water, which is a harder water. These guys like an alkaline water pH. So with all the limestone that we have around here, that allows the water to be the right pH. And also the fact that there are little places to hide. He got into that little crevice and felt secure. Reptiles, snakes, lizards, and turtles love to wedge themselves into places, so they're very tactile with their bodies. They feel secure if they know they only have to defend themselves one way. Snakes will do this. That's why you'll see snakes a lot of the time. They like to put themselves up against something solid, like they'll crawl around a fence, up against the fence, or up against a house, because this way they only have to worry about attack from one side. It's all about being cryptic if you're a reptile. It's about going unnoticed. And the same thing with some turtle species, especially baby turtles. They love to hide all the time, and they love to wedge themselves in. But this turtle, man, I gotta be honest with you, look at that plastron, right? Really cool plastron. Almost in a way, similar to our snapping turtles, is they do have a lot of exposure here. But these guys, as we have seen, will hang at the bottom for a long time. The other interesting thing about their shell is covered with this skin. So that's why it was getting damaged by some of their attacks from the other fly river turtles. And I want that to heal up nice. Luckily for him, he's in here with turtles that don't even care that he's a fly river turtle. They're not aggressive. In fact, these guys can be aggressive to other turtles. So now I have to keep an eye on him with aggression to some of these other turtles. But this is what happens when you keep a lot of animals. You got to make sure, and you got to adapt immediately. So if I have to, I'll either go ahead and find him another home that's better suited for him off camp with one of the qualified people that I know, or maybe we'll go ahead and move him to a different situation, possibly Cayman Creek. But we don't need to do that right now. I haven't noticed anything going on. One more thing I want to notice about aggression, or talk about aggression, is there were a pair of fly river turtles in the San Diego Zoo, I believe, that they had in with some of their crocodilians. They actually were nibbling on the crocodile's tail and actually biting the crocodile's tail so bad that some of the scutes on the croc tail were coming off. So there you have it. And look, he's got those loose little legs. He's not dead. He's just kind of flopping around in the breeze because these guys truly are an aquatic species. But as you can see, if he wants to, he can move around fairly well on land. He can definitely get around. And as I told you earlier in the video, that dude can climb, which is so amazing to me. They'll lay their eggs on land, and then during the wet season, after they've been incubating for a while, they go into a suspended animation, which means like a diapause. The eggs will develop and then stop developing. Now, why would they do that? Well, it's because nature wants to give those baby turtles the best possible time to hatch. So as the water levels rise in the wet season, it inundates the nests and triggers the babies to actually hatch underwater. That's insane. So the babies break out of the egg real quick, swim to the top, get their first breath of air, and then they're in the water for the rest of their lives, unless they're a female to do it again and lay eggs. So very, very cool stuff. This guy's amazing. I'm so happy I found him, and now I know he's just hiding. He isn't out strolling around. So very, very cool stuff. So what do you guys think of the fly river turtles here at the camp? Do you guys love them? Would you like to see more fly river turtles, or do you want a fly river turtle? They're not easy to come by. These are protected species, and the ones that we got here in the United States, most of them were illegally imported in the early 2000s. They were confiscated by federal officials. Most of them were sent to zoological institutions, but what happened is the zoos realized just what I did, that you can't keep many of them together. They will bite and scratch and fight each other. The other thing that happened is most of them are boys. Look at that tail. That is actually a dude. How do I know it's a dude? Well, he's got a long tail, and the vent is at the tip of the tail. If it was a female, it'd be a shorter tail, and her vent or cloaca would be much closer to the plastron here. So very important. They're all males, and that's probably some of the reason why they're fighting as well. And look, you see here, there's a little damage to the plastron there. That's probably from the biting that was going on. They bite each other right here, and as this one pulls its head in, that could be a problem. So now we're allowing this. It looks good. It doesn't look infected. So it's going to heal up just fine. But that is something that happens. You also have to take into consideration that they will sometimes get superficial scratches on their plastrons just because they live in a rocky area. So there you have it, everybody. We found the fly river turtle. Now you know why I moved it. What do you guys think? Should I get it into a larger enclosure, or do you think this will be okay for a little while? Let me know in the comments below, but don't you worry, I already know the answer, and we'll be working on something for this little dude really, really soon. So I'm gonna say goodbye to him and you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all again real soon on another episode of Kamp Kenan, and hopefully we'll find this guy a lot faster and I won't fall in the pond. See you guys.